Well, why don't we talk about what was your favorite part of Universal Studios? There's a very fancy trick they'd use on all the attractions that I know you were a big fan of.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the foreign fluid being ejected into my mouth as I was being amazed or in shock of some other effect. Every
single thing at
shot water at you. Everything I went on.
Why is that Universal's thing? I mean, seriously.
Is there anything aside from Doc Brown's chicken that didn't shoot you in the mouth with water?
What was it on the King Kong thing? I was hit with water. Was it the drool of the thing?
Something happened inside that dome.
I missed
T-Rex.
it.
T-Rex sneezes on you. I don't know, because that King Kong thing where I was sitting on a tram,
disoriented at
I
that
was next
point,
to a three-dimensional tree stump
the
whole time.
Yeah.
And I could see off in the distance there was a T-Rex. I don't think I actually saw King Kong because he was on the other side of the tree.
Yeah, it was...
And then I got wet.
Yeah.
But there, Jurassic Park, not only are you on a log flume, but they have, like, plants spitting water at you.
But I understand Jurassic Park's a water ride, whatever. But...
Transformers,
the Mummy.
How did the Transformers spit on you? Like,
Megatron,
broke a pipe.
Jizzes on you at one point.
My god!
He breaks a pipe, and then, hey, the worst thing I went on was we waited so long to go to the Shrek 4D.
When we got there, we were like, "Where are you, Garrett?" Oh, I'm still in line for Shrek.
I kept texting him, "We're in Shrek. We're in something the Shrek." But it was
something the Shrek.
I've never seen a Shrek movie ever. I've done a Shrek fan fiction. That's it. And whatever. But there's a fucking nozzle in the back of the seat in front of me, and I'm looking at it when the lights are on and we get seated, and I'm like, I can see watermarks all over. This is gonna spray me in the face. I'm like, oh, I got this empty cup. I'm gonna hold it here, and it's gonna be fine. But then the thing starts, and Shrek and Donkey are doing their shit. And the seats all move around, so now I can't see where the nozzle is, and I'm holding a cup up anyway for like 10 minutes, but I'm missing every time, and it's still a direct stream in your face. When Donkey sneezes, I think Shrek farts once.
You get wet from a fart?
I don't know if the fart got us wet, but there was multiple spritzes in the face.
Classy place.
I don't know if the fart got us wet.
Hey, it was a terrible show.
I would at least like to know if it was a fart that got us wet.
It was terrible.
Yeah, that was like...
And all you could hear was the hydraulics of the chairs. It sounded
That's
like...
what I heard, yeah.
It sounded like techno music. It was... As everything's moving and bumping around. You couldn't hear the screen.
The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park blink so loud
that
you can hear them...
Wow.
Fucking stupid.
Jurassic Park had some stuff that didn't work.
That dinosaur was awesome.
The big JP Jeep that falls off the wall and slides down and splashes was just down.
I went home and I looked that up on YouTube. And it looks like it would be way more impressive. Like, when it's just in the down position, not happening, you look at it, you're like, oh, that would be so badass.
Yeah.
I watched it on YouTube and I was like, it's kind of just cooler when the car's already down.
We'll cover up the track then.
Yeah, they should.
Hey, but I don't think it's covered up normally. Like, it looks like it goes off the edge and down the track,
The T-Rex at the end was the best part. It was supposed to be hidden and wasn't.
It was just a corpse of a T-Rex hanging behind a well-lit waterfall. And you could just see his big feet just not on anything, just hanging. And then when it was time for it to come out, it just kind of swung. It got really fucking close, though.
Yeah.
It did.
Derek almost touched it.
Scary. He almost touched me. T-Rex at Jurassic Park ride almost touched me.
Simpsons sprayed us in the face.
Really
what else was there that we went on?
It was every ride. We rode every ride.
The tour, yeah.
The only ride I didn't ride, personally, was Shrek. So I can confirm that every other ride spritzed you in
That's
the
their
face.
trick, is 3D...
Cool trick.
Yeah, 3D...
Fourth.
Well,
you gotta bring people into the ride.
The fourth dimension is the spritz.
Yeah, it's getting sneezed on.
You know what's so funny about rides that advertise 4D? Like, 4D is time. Every ride goes through the fourth dimension. That's all. What were you going to say, Sean?
I was saying, like, at Disneyland, I feel like every now and then you'll get a little whatever, but for the most part, I think it's just like wind in your face or something like.
Yeah.
They don't do that because that's like, I don't want that.
Maggie,
you think I think about like where? Okay, so I got wet. Where did that water come from? One, two, like what are those pipes looking like now? Because they've been there for so long. Like what? How fucked up is this water once it finally gets to my face?
Yeah. And literally, I would be, my voice has gone from yelling and screaming on rides and having fun all day. So my mouth was open every time I got sprayed. Because it'd be some wild thing like, like every time I got hit in the fucking... I learned to keep my glasses on.
You really learn the difference. It is funny, though, thinking about that, how Disneyland, advertises way ahead of time that they're going to do that. And it's really funny because I'm thinking, that happened at every Universal thing. You just start thinking about all the times that Disneyland could have done that. And I'm just thinking, man, the Little Mermaid ride, you don't get wet ever.
No.
If that was at Universal, you would not come out the same person.
Yeah.
You would just be you'd have different clothes. You'd be in a tarp. You'd have to cover yourself.
The coolest part of the Simpsons ride, where they did something that wasn't water in your face, was you interact with Maggie in some way during the ride, and you can smell baby powder.
Oh, really?
In the room. Did you notice? Or did you notice that?
It's when you get in her mouth.
Yeah.